Hello everybody. It's Wednesday evening and it seems to be fairly quiet now. So I'm going to sing Bushes and Briars for you. Now, Bushes and Briars was one of the very first folk songs that I learnt, and that was when I discovered Folk on 2 back in the 1980s, when the children were really small. And I also discovered that there were folk clubs where you could actually go and sing these songs that I'd fallen in love with. And this was one of the very first ones that I learnt. Bit of brief history on it. The song started out life as a broadside ballad back in Victorian times. Then Ralph Vaughan Williams got a hold of it and did an arrangement in around 1904, and it became popular. Then with the folk revival, Isla Cameron recorded a beautiful version of it, which is pretty near to the original broadside ballad. I only heard that version tonight, so I didn't get my version from her. And also fairly similar to it is the version that was used in the 1967 film Far From the Madding Crowd. Now, I adore that film, but I didn't realise until after I'd learnt it that song was actually included in it, was the one that was collected by Ralph Vaughan Williams. So that was a nice connection. I think the version that I sing, the closest one that I've managed to find to it was a version recorded by Eliza Carthy and Nancy Kerr. But I learnt my version before they'd recorded theirs, so it wasn't from them that I learnt it. So I'm afraid I don't actually know where I learnt this one from. It was quite early on in the days of me doing folk songs before I started getting the history so I could pass it on. So apologies for that, but it's a beautiful little song, even though it's a bit sad. So I hope you like it if you haven't heard it before. And if you have heard it before, I hope you enjoy it again. Through bushes and through briars, I've lately made my way, all for to hear the small birds sing, and the lambs to skip and play, all for to hear the small birds sing, and the lambs to skip and play. I overheard a female, her voice it rang so clear, long time have I been waiting for the coming of my dear. Long time have I been waiting for the coming of my dear. Sometimes I am uneasy and troubled in my mind. Sometimes I think I'll go to my love and tell to him my mind. Sometimes I think I'll go to my love and tell to him my mind. But if I should go to my love he would say nay. If I showed to him my boldness, he'll ne'er love me again. If I show to him my boldness, He'll never love me again. Through bushes and through briars, I've lately made my way, all for to hear the small birds sing, and the lambs do skip and play, all for to hear the small birds sing, and the lambs to skip and play. Bushes and briars. Thank you for listening. Thank you to everybody who's made such lovely comments so far. It's really sweet of you, and I'm happy to be singing a little bit again for you. I'm sorry the recordings are a bit rubbish because they're on my phone, but yeah, so glad you're enjoying them. Thank you for listening. Stay safe. Bye.